Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a movie review today on the film Child's Play that just came out recently. It's Chucky, guys. He's back, and I'm just going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Okay, so firstly, what I was expecting when going into it is that, I don't know what I was expecting. I was just hoping that it'd be gory-ish, creepy horror. I just wanted some excitement out of it. I didn't really have any doubts or really big opinions about it. I just was going for a good time, and I did have a good time watching it. That's the basic of it. But let's get into the details. So I'm going to start off with the score / music. I thought it was very decent. The moments that were intense, they showed it with the music, and the ones that you needed to feel emotional towards certain characters, you felt it. And yes, it was very decent. Okay. Next is the production design, and I thought they did pretty well. The store looked real. It looked like kind of like a dollar store in a way that the mom worked at. And the house / apartment and the parking lot, I mean, it looked like they just filmed in like certain locations. So, I mean, pretty decent. I don't really have a big opinion on the production design. It was very well. It's just an okay. Everything's okay, well-rounded, I would say. The next subject, cinematography and the special effects, I would say they did a really good job. It was really gory and it looked real. It looked bloody. It looked like he really was getting sawed in half. It looked like the guy's head was getting mauled off. Stabbing, the car crash, all of that. That looked pretty real. And the cat, when Chucky was choking the cat, and and the cat's dead. Yes, it was very real looking. I liked all those parts. That's the parts that got me, because there wasn't a bunch of scary stuff in it. It was mostly like gore horror. That was it. Yeah, it was very well done with the intense scenes of the gore and the just blood and all that crap. A few other subjects I will talk about is the tone, the pace, the dialogue, and all of that. The theme and all that stuff kind of goes together. Because this movie is just okay to me. It's not the greatest. The pace was okay. It got me at the parts that needed to get me. It explained the story, what was going on. Some parts kind of was like, what are they thinking? Like, Andy's mother, who is played by Aubrey Plaza. I love her. She's a really good actor, but on this, she was telling him, at first I thought they were brother and sister because the way she was acting, I was like, that's not her mom, his mom. And no, it is his mom, Andy's mom. She tells him to go make friends, but it's like 10 o'clock at night in like an alleyway it looks really ghetto. She's like, go make friends. I'm like, what? That's a little strange. I would not go out there and make friends. If I was his mother, I wouldn't be telling him to do stuff like that. Or like having a guy like zip up his pants and all that crap right in front of my child. I wouldn't do that. So that was kind of odd. But she kind of, they adjust it in a way so you forget about those little moments, and then she seems like a real mother on the other parts. So Chucky, he didn't really have his laugh that you see in other films. He didn't have his hardcore laugh. One of my favorite parts is when they're building up Buddy and Andy wanted to name him Han Solo. I thought that was so funny, and he's like, Chucky. It's like, what? Anyway, that's the funny part, I think. Another thing I was thinking about is, how is this going to be creepy? What are they going to do? I don't know if this bothered a lot of people, since it wasn't technically a real form of Chucky. But the technology aspect that they did, it was kind of modern, and I felt that worked. Otherwise, because I was always thinking, how can Chucky kill all these people? How can a doll do that? I mean, if I was, I feel like I could have taken him down. But with this technology, the aspect that they used, it showed that he was everywhere, so he could control most of the things. You have one person trying to fight 10, who's gonna win? The 10 people. The technology, I thought that was a great way to put in, like, a great way to keep it modern and to make it harder to think that you could defeat Chucky, because you know he's just a doll, but he's more than just a doll with all this stuff. I think that was a great decision that they did. And I can understand why people would hate that part, or the way that they changed the story up in a bit. Gotta say, it was just a good film. I enjoyed it. I loved all the gory parts. Very gory. It made me laugh sometimes. At first, I felt really bad for Chucky because he was just learning, and you do get to feel sorry for him, especially when he was sitting on Andy's bed and he was just sitting there in the corner like this. I kind of felt bad for him, and killing the animal, that's an easy kill. That's how you get emotion. I see that. Everyone plays that part. Every film does that if they want to have a toll in emotion. I think the big thing in this film was Andy, the child that played him. He was very good. He showed all the emotion. He was sad. He cried a lot. He had the expressional frustration. Some parts I was like, I don't know if you would act that way if you saw a head on it's very unlikely that a doll will be doing this to you, so you don't know what you act like in that situation. So I can see some parts seem very unrealistic, but I thought he did really good. He acted very well. He portrayed it. Aubrey Plaza was very good for the stuff she had at the beginning. I don't think her dialogue was good for a mother in a way, or how to show it, but she wins over the end. And I felt really bad for the cop, Mike. He was really sweet, and he showed good. And Andy's friends, they were funny, and yeah, I felt emotional. It was just an okay movie. I enjoyed it. It's just okay. It was good. At the end, I saw that Mark Hamill was the voice of Chucky, and I did not know that. So I thought that was really funny that Andy wanted to name Buddy Han Solo, and Mark Hamill is the voice of Chucky, so it'd be even better if he said Luke Skywalker. I thought that'd be funny. Anyway, yes, so it was pretty decent, very good. I recommend to see it. It's not an AAA+++, I love it so much type of movie, but it's a really good movie, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again. And you guys, that's it. You can like, comment, subscribe, do anything you want to do. I don't really care. Let me know what you think about Chucky, if you have the same opinion as me, or if you totally disagree. Oh my gosh, that was my cat. Did you see that? I'm outside filming. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you do. Okay, bye.